Good morning. Just going to go through some of the majors. I'm going to show you the Zoop calculations. For example, this is the pound dollar, the bearish ABCD. There's the ABCD there. That's a consolidation area, and we saw it broke below the shift fork support. So that's calculated for measuring the zigzag highs. See that angle? And it broke below. This is monthly support 1. So that was the point of entry there, 12541. So it would have been a good sell point there. But that's how the shift pitchfork is calculated. Just from the zigzags high there, and that's the half point of the anchor of that zigzag. So we know that that's the extremes. So this would be the lows. So that's the pound dollar. Now on the hourly. On the 4 hourly, it's a bullish crab, but it is descending pitchfork. Obviously, we're still below pivot and support 1, so this is probably going to break. And also, don't forget the ratios are very long as well. And we've got Boris Johnson leadership soon. I think it's this week or next week. But I guess we could probably go down to here. So 1, 2, 3, 8, 5, then bounce. Go to daily, and it's a bearish crab, and that looks huge. Okay, so wow, 2016. Okay, so that sell point there, we could measure a fib on that actually. And we see we're up to the 78.6 right there. And there we go, we just touched it on Friday. So if we test this 12493 this week and we drop below, that's going to be quite bearish. So do the euro dollar now. Template, soup. Bearish ABCD on the hourly. ABCD. Pivots here. Support 1, 12, 12. And so we had a nice bounce there. Maybe up to here. Down. Go to the 4 hourly. ABCD bearish. Zoom in. Just saying about the shift pitchfork. We're using the extremes, so it would have been that one. We can draw that here. So we've actually created a channel. Oops. There we go. So we're just below that. Let's check. Zoom in. Okay, so that's obviously a key level there. It's 122.6. Okay. We're 1 pip below that support. And obviously it's a bearish sequence on the 4 hourly. The pitchfork is sideways. It is actually descending, but looks sideways really. On the daily, it's a bullish ABCD. So zoom in. Where is it? It's probably so far back in the past. Zoom up. Okay, there it is. Maybe over here. Oh, there it is. Wow. So 2015. So obviously that was the buy. A, B, C, D. Buy here. So it's quite far in the past. It's a year-long sequence. And there hasn't been a bearish run on the daily since, otherwise it would say out there. The shift pitchfork is down. The main pitchfork, the blue area, is up. And we don't want to break 111.49 if you're bullish. But if we're bearish, we want that to break. This would be a good support area. This looks quite interesting. Support 1 there, keep an eye on that level. You've got it on your spreadsheet anyway, all the supports on a monthly basis. Do the euro yen. Just a quick video, just going to zip through them. Hourly bullish ABCD would track along the lower support. This is good support from the diagonal. And that can't break there at 120.92. If it does, then this sequence gets invalidated. For hourly, same thing with the shift pitchfork. We're creating a channel. So we can go there and then bang. Just descending channel with a bearish ABCD. So we'll track that downwards until we test this on the 4 hourly and see what the daily says. And it's a bearish ABCD on the daily. We can connect these lows. And we've got quite a bearish channel there. It's not an equidistant channel, but it's still pretty bearish. Look, this. Yeah. I mean, we broke pitchfork and it's going to go sideways, but it's still a bearish ABCD. And we're below the pivot. We bounce off support 1, just like the euro dollar did a very similar thing. So that's worth keeping an eye on. It's 121.62. Halfway there now. Do the Kiwi. And play pitchfork. Bullish Max Gartley. And we've got an ascending shift pitchfork there. And this is support 1. That's the pivot. So below the pivot is your bias. It might do what the Euro USD did and a bounce of support 1. So that's 70 pips away. But this is a bullish sequence and an ascendant shift pitchfork. But the main pitchfork is down. Bearish 5.0 on the 4 hourly. It's just another way of saying creating a bearish. It's a bearish triangle. That's how it's projecting down quite strongly, and the pitchfork is down, and we are below pivot too. It's worth remembering. Let's get rid of that line. Delete that. Yeah, these are quite rare. These you don't see them all that often. When they create a big bearish triangle like that, and the descending pitchfork, we should be a little bit wary. And on the daily, very much for the ascending pitchfork and a bullish dragon. So the bullish dragon is good because we can see a diagonal break. See there. There we go, zoom in. So we tested it. Where are we? Stupid thing. There we go. Right there on the dot. So where we closed was very important. We could see perhaps maybe getting above pivot, perhaps, but that is your bias where we close below. So pending that stays below, then it's a bearish bias. But the pitchfork is up, and it's a bullish dragon sequence too. This is good support for this area, and there's the support 1 too. Okay, nearly there. Dollar yen. Go to the pivot. Hourly is a bearish 5.0, which we probably have to zoom out to see. There it is. It's interesting because we were clearly able to have broken that line. Let's have a look. Yeah, so clearly bounced off that, and we're above pivot 2. This is resistance, ascending pitchfork. The SSI is signaling to sell. That's worth bearing in mind, but it's not extreme sell. The 4 hourly, bearish 5.0, same thing. We would have broken that. Let's see, it's the same line. Bounced off quite substantially. Daily, it's a bullish ABCD. Let's get rid those lines, don't need them. The shift pitchfork is down, which is interesting. So we go like this, and that's our channel down, like that maybe. So that'll be the test here is the break of that line. Then we'll get a proper harmonic. It might even turn into a crab. And if so, we could probably project, use this zigzag here. We can possibly get up to there, the 127%, which is 117.10. And then you see that's the harmonic. It would end there, that's your D completion. Could even get up there. But that would be a deep crab. 12041. That's a daily. We'll do the dollar index now, and then I'll finish up with gold. Try and wrap this up. Don't want to make it too long video. Pitch. Hourly is ascending with a bullish ABCD, and we broke the shift pitchfork. See there. So you want to keep an eye on that level there. 9657. So it's pretty bullish. Ascending pitchfork and a bullish sequence and a break as well. H4, so it's a bearish dragon. But again, we've broken above that pitchfork there, which is slightly upward. And you're looking for that line there. So yeah, we broke above. Go to the daily, and we know that's a bullish ABCD. Zoom in. Could probably use a fib on this. A, B, C, D. We can use this BC. There we go. Some resistance up here. Support here. And we've got the support here too from the ABCD. And below that we've got weekly support on the pivot too. And last but not least, gold. Oops. Play pitch. Okay, so bearish dragon on the hourly. So we can maybe zoom out there. See where that ends up. Okay, so we close below that. There's a lot there, that's silly. Okay, so about 1402 resistance. We're up above pivots there. 1380. 4 hourly has exceeded this pitchfork on the 4 hourly now. It's a bit crazy. Zoom out. So, and it's a bullish ABCD. There's that diagonal. This is interesting because it matches that too, that zigzag, almost exactly on the angle. See that channel? So we're broken below that channel. This is actually the zigzag that Zoop calculates. Zoom out. So we have to retest this pitchfork. This is a normal parameters. Look how overdone we did because of the Fed, and they were going to cut rates, so it just exploded. I think we can retest this. I think we could possibly even retest this, and then it'll bounce. And that's quite far. We come to here. This is the point that I'm interested in. It's the median line and the 4 hourly. 1334. We are trading at 1398. So we could drop quite a bit. And there's support here too. But yeah, we've overdone. We've over exceeded. normal parameters. And we'll go to the daily, and that's the last one. So it's a bearish ABCD, which I think you're aware of, because I said on the Telegram. Zoom in. So what happened here? A, B, C, D. D could be lower than C. Let's get this horizontal line. So we can test this 1267. You could even break that, and then that would be buy. So monthly S2 is 1247. But do you see what I mean about the harmonic, the zigzags? We could come down here. In fact, I'll just draw it. Something like this, where we end up here. Ideally, as a trader, we'll have better tools. Something like this. There. Where we end up with something like this, that would be your buy, where D was below C, and it coincides with support 2 on the monthly. So 1247, and that'll take a lot of people by surprise. So I think I'm going to continue selling this, perhaps even down to here. But that wraps everything up. Sorry for the long video. Have a good weekend and a good week too. Right, cheers.